Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 99, wear sunscreen. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. Welcome, pores both clear and clogged. Today I am here with my teaching cap on. Not only am I qualified as a teacher, but I am stupidly educated on skincare. It has been a ADHD hyperfocus subject for me for 20 years and counting, and the epidermis at 35 years old is thriving. What I'm not here to do today is to fearmonger about aging. Aging is beautiful, it's natural, and it is a privilege. We all know how I feel about the term anti-aging. I try not to use the term anti-aging anymore. As a woman who is getting older, it just feels kind of gross to talk about trying to stop the aging process. But also it's all right to want to look after your skin, to want to preserve what you have, and to like how you feel when your skin is glowy and hydrated and happy. I decided to go full nerd. I've been researching what actually works for skin maintenance as we get older, as we lose collagen and elastin and fat and volume. We have slower cell turnover. We've spent more time in the sun. No fads today. I promise, nothing that's just influencer high. We are here to talk about the boring, solid, science-backed habits. Habits that are non-invasive because I don't want to inject anything into my face. I've no Botox, no filler, no facelift, no lasers even. Habits that are realistic because I'm a busy mum of 2. Habits that are affordable-ish, because have you seen the price of strawberries recently? I'm not about to go and remortgage my house for a peptide serum. No. These are things anyone can do, whether you're 25 or 55, and these are things I really wish I had started in my early 20s. So I identified 4 main habits that you can add to your routine to see visible results over time, and these are the ones that researchers and dermatologists consistently agree on. So yeah, now I do all of them. I'm happier than ever in my skin, so let's get into it. Wait, before we dive into the skincare, I'm here in my morning makeup free face to thank the video sponsor, which is AG1. While I am mindful of what I put on my skin, nutrition is huge. What I put in my body, what I feed it from inside out, that is always something that I'm thinking about. As you know, I have been taking a huge handful of separate supplements every day for quite some time. A few weeks ago, I replaced most of my supplements with AG1. So much handier when you've got little children. Also when you don't really like swallowing tablets. I've got my water here ready in my little shaker, so I'm just gonna make some. But this is a more-in-one, whole foods sourced, rigorously tested supplement made with like 70 high quality ingredients, including vitamins, minerals, friendly bacterial cultures, high quality mushrooms, botanicals, and more, all in a scoop. And so you keep the powder in the fridge, you just pop your scoop into your water. This supplement is particularly bioavailable, and while I am not here to tell you that this is a targeted beauty supplement or that you can skip your fruit and veg, this does support your skin health. A major drive of skin aging is oxidative stress, and this helps reduce that because of the antioxidants. And it has a quite pleasant taste as well. It's completely inoffensive. It doesn't taste how you imagine it will. It has stevia in it. It always settles in my couple of little mouth wrinkles. It supports gut health, which can directly impact your skin clarity and inflammation. Like, I know I used to have crazy acne, especially anytime I was having lots of ultra processed food. So I know the gut skin connection, my friends. It also contains nutrients that are essential for collagen production and maintaining skin elasticity over time. This is the 53rd version of AG1. I love that they change their formula as science advances. If this is up your street and you fancy trying it, risk-free, because they do offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you subscribe now, so this is like a month, you get your tin, you get your shaker, you will also get 5 travel packs, you'll get your vitamin D and K2 in a separate bottle. This isn't
mixed in with the formula, but you take a couple of drops of this a day. Vitamin D is vital. In your welcome kit, you'll get a little morning person cap as well for free. I'll leave the link down in the doobly-doo. First things first, SPF. It's unsexy, but it is a miracle. I know you know this, but I'm here to tell you again because I guarantee you, most of the people watching this video don't have a fresh top-up of SPF on right now. If I'm wrong, fight me. If I'm right, if UVA radiation from our beautiful friend the sun is the #1 cause of premature aging. You know, the sun doesn't care if there's clouds, or if you've only popped out for a short walk, or if it's winter in Ireland and you're all cozied up on the couch reading a book next to a window. It's still getting you. It can reach you, and it's getting you slowly, daily, yes, even through windows. Just look at the truckers. These are people who didn't wear sunscreen on the sides of their face where the sun was hitting, where they had lots of sun exposure. There was a study in the Annals of Internal Medicine, and people who wore sunscreen daily over 4 years had visibly younger skin than people who only used it sometimes. That's without any fancy treatments, any of these celebrity peels or expensive machines. Like, ow, that hurts so bad, my house, like, that's just sunscreen. I get it, it's not exciting, it's sometimes sticky, some of them leave a white cast on your skin, but this is a non-negotiable. Find when you like. You cannot skincare your way out of skipping SPF. Go for SPF 30 or higher. I always go for 50. You need lots of it, so not just like a little scraping.
The 2-finger sunscreen rule is simply applying 2 lines of sunscreen to your fingers, usually index and middle finger, and that's supposed to be roughly enough sunscreen to apply to your face and neck to get adequate protection.
Go for broad spectrum, wear it every day, even if you're indoors. When I was younger, I did treat SPF as like a sunny day beach only thing, but now this is like brushing my teeth. My favorite is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios Invisible Fluid because this protects against the longest UV rays. It is extremely lightweight. It looks great under makeup, over makeup. You can top up with sprays, or you can use this straight up like on top of your makeup and it won't wreck your makeup. It's water resistant and it does say non-perfumed. It has a subtle sun cream fragrance. She's forgiven. She does me a solid every day. Next is retinoids, the gold standard. So if SPF is the prevention queen, retinol, especially tretinoin, is the correction queen. This right here is tretinoin 0.05%. Tretinoin, I can't say tretinoin without being like tret. Tretinoin is a prescription strength form of vitamin A. It's been studied for decades. And even still, after all this time and all the skincare that's been created, this is still considered the gold standard for reversing visible signs of aging. According to a 2022 review in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology, tretinoin increases collagen production, it speeds up cell turnover, it improves your skin texture, it reduces fine lines, fades pigmentation, and most people see visible changes within 12 weeks to 6 months, with much more dramatic results between 6 and 12 months. People scream about this from the rooftops for good reason, and I'm sure you've heard them.
This is the power of tretinoin.
It's one of the things that helped me get my skin from this to this.
This is the skin texture that I used to have, and this is a photo that I took the other day.
5 months, look around the crow's feet of his eyes.
I wish I had started this sooner. I have been using over-the-counter retinoids for quite some time now. I have been jumping between this serum from La Roche-Posay and this night oil. The great thing about doing this before you go for tretinoin is that it gives your skin a chance to get used to it, because the thing with tret is it is strong. You really need to introduce this slowly or you risk having burning, irritation, redness, peeling, just feeling like your skin is throwing a tantrum. Managed to get this within a day. I got my prescription from Glow and Go. Whatever country you are in, there's probably a service like this. This is here in Ireland, but yeah, I went to my GP to get this and spent €70, and my GP just looked at me like I had 10 heads and was like, I don't prescribe that, you have to go to a dermatologist. but the pharmacist told me to come to you. So yeah, I didn't want to have to wait around for a dermatologist and then pay a big hefty dermatologist bill. I have just started using this with the sandwich method. So what you do is you prep your skin by double cleansing, getting off any makeup, any SPF, pat dry, then apply a layer of really good quality moisturizer. Then you get your pea size amount of tretinoin. That is it. A pea, literally a pea. With this product, more is not better. You just need a pea. And then I dab it on in teeny tiny bits around my areas that I want it to work its magic. And then I put on another thick layer of moisturizer. I'm not expecting overnight miracles with this. With skincare, you just really can't. It's a long-term relationship. This is an investment in my future face. And I just wonder how my skin might have been if I'd started this younger, but yeah, I have at least been using the over-the-counter retinoids. I do hear that for some people they are enough. Some people don't feel like they need to go all out on the tret and they stick to ones that they can buy in the shop and have fantastic results with them. And I do think I've had good results with the ones that I've been using. She's wearing her red and she's talking red light therapy. Red light therapy or photobiomodulation is my new favorite thing. It's one of those treatments that sounds a bit gimmicky until you look at the research. Peer-reviewed studies support its potential to treat so many things that it's literally been referred to as a breakthrough in regenerative medicine. Everything from brain health, think memory, mood, cognitive performance, muscle recovery in athletes, to hair regrowth, to chronic pain relief. Red light therapy is wowing the scientific community, but today we're talking just its impact on skin alone. A 2023 clinical study demonstrated that red light therapy can improve skin elasticity, reduce wrinkles, and enhance overall skin appearance. The magic happens because red light stimulates mitochondria, which are the little energy factories in your cells. It helps them to produce more ATP, which then boosts skin regeneration and repair. Red light targets the surface layers of the skin, helping to reduce inflammation and stimulate collagen and elastin production, which improves firmness and reduces fine lines. Near infrared light, which is different, though a lot of devices that you can buy have both these types of light. The one that I bought does. So near infrared, that penetrates deeper, promoting increased circulation and supporting deeper tissue repair. And together with consistent use over time, you're looking at better skin texture and tone. And I know it looks scary. Like, I saw a really funny reel and it was this mother. The text on screen was like, how to stop your children coming into your bed at night. She's just lying in bed with this on like, hey honey, come to bed. Frightening, but non-invasive, pain-free. Is a mask like this an investment? Yes. I put off buying one for a few years because I really wanted the research to be there, and I wanted to see people that I knew use them consistently, and like for me to be able to see with my own eyeballs the difference. And I have seen that. I have read incredible things. So if you are like me, or someone who wants to support your skin without injections and the kind of downtime that you get with stuff like microneedling, I'm just not a fan of the after effects of that. And it's not for me. I haven't done microneedling in years because I just don't have the time or the patience. This is an at-home tool that actually has real science behind it and actually works. The Omnilux Contour Face Mask, which I bought. I was not sent this, I bought it. It's FDA cleared, it's dermatologist recommended. It uses red and near infrared red light. You use it for 10 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week. I am on my 5th week using this now, and already I have been noticing some fine lines around my lips starting to reduce. My skin tone is definitely starting to improve. I've been feeling more confident going out without any makeup on, which is really nice. And mostly I just find it really, really relaxing to use. It's a little opportunity to do a bit of a meditation, something that we should all be doing. I couldn't make this video without emphasizing the importance of hydration and barrier support. We're bombarded with, you know, this active, the benefits of this ingredient, you know, like for everything from hyaluronic acid to vitamin C to niacinamide to ceramides and peptides and glycolic and Jesus. But honestly, if your skin barrier isn't happy, your face is going to look dull, papery. It's going to feel tight instead of being like juicy and bouncy. And for a very long time there, after my daughter was born especially, my skin barrier was destroyed. Why? Because I boiled it. Basically, I was stripping all the natural oils and disrupting my lipid barrier by using near boiling water every time I was washing my face in the shower or the bath, not having enough time to do my face routine at the sink like I normally would, so I was kind of just doubling up and washing in the bath and the shower. My face felt awful. As we age, our skin does naturally lose moisture. It becomes less efficient at repairing itself. You know, when you're young, you see people who, and they have this like stunning skin, they do nothing to it. I love me a good layering routine. At the moment, I like to use a good essence first. My favorite brand has launched an essence sculpted by Amy, and it is really nice to use. Do a bit of a mist, then a bit of a hydrating serum, and then a nice creamy moisturizer or an oil. No over exfoliating. Remember the days when we were all young and we used to use those scrubs? Even in my 20s, I was using the scrubs that had all the little bits in them. I had acne and all I cared about was that reducing in size, and I didn't really think much about the long-term impacts of over exfoliating on my skin. I used to use one of those brushes, you know, and I'd be like, argh. The squeaky clean feeling, I have since learned, usually means you have stripped your skin barrier. So yeah, it's important to give your skin time to rebalance instead of bombarding it every single night with really intense acids and stuff like that. So there you have it. SPF to prevent, retinoids to renew, red light therapy to stimulate, and hydration to support. They're not quick fixes. They're a bit boring, but they're proven. They actually work. I'm not trying to freeze time or look 25 forever. I just want to care for the skin I'm in. Yeah, I'd love to hear about your journey with your face. Where are you on that journey? How is your skin doing? What are your concerns? Do you smoke? If you do, stop it now. Sending you loads and loads of love, and I'll see you again in my next video, which will be all about food and exercise. Every single thing I eat in a month and every single workout I do in a month. Enjoy. Mwah.